Tired of throwing your hard-earned cash away on overpriced products on Alibaba? What if I told you that there is a smarter way to actually go about it, whether for personal consumption or for business purpose? You can save a fortune and still be capable of laying your hands on top-notch quality products from this other website that I am going to be revealing to you in this video. So stay tuned to this video and trust me, your wallet will thank you. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is to help those go-getters out there who would want to maybe import certain things from China, because whether we like it or not, we still need to import certain things from China as of now. And I could get your confusion because on the channel, we always promote production in Africa, and I get it why you could be confused, why we could be guiding you on where exactly to import certain products. It is crystal clear that our African economy is still struggling at the level of production, and many other parts of the world, by the way. And if you didn't know, most continents like Europe or US still import from China. So why should we not also import from China as of now, right? We all know everything now happens online, right? So if you are one of those people who would want to establish an e-commerce empire pretty soon, this video is for you. So I will play go-getter with you that you pardon me if my voice is a bit cracky, for I am not feeling too well, but for the sake of you all, I needed to come up and make a video for you. And I would also appreciate if you could give a like to this video, leave a comment for me to know what you think, and share this video with your loved one, for I actually went out of my way to make this video today. That said, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. We all know the famous Alibaba, right? And we are all used to buying from Alibaba. So in the first part of this video, I am going to be giving you a first alternative website where you could actually get stuff and make good money for yourself, especially in Africa. But if you're not satisfied with that one, don't you worry. I've got a second alternative website where you could actually purchase things for better price and quality. So the first website I'll be talking about here is 1688. Yeah, so the 1688.com website is equally owned by Jack Ma and his group, and the difference with Alibaba is the fact that on there you get direct access to the manufacturers or suppliers. You therefore have the opportunity of not having to deal with a middleman, which is a big advantage to you. There is something I would love you to know about the 1688 website, is the fact that unlike Alibaba that was created for the whole wide world to shop from, the 1688 website was actually created for the domestic Chinese use. Given the fact that China has got over 1 billion people, this app was actually very sustainable for China alone. And that's why on there are certain difficulties that you might face, but that if you succeed to actually overcome, you are going to be making a lot of profit. For this app sells products at the cheapest prices possible. That is factory prices, right? Which is obviously because it was meant for the Chinese population alone. Now, if you are a foreigner and you want to benefit from this, there are certain obstacles you need to overcome that I am going to be walking you through right away. Now, the first obstacle is language barrier, because the Chinese don't really speak English, and the few Chinese that speak English are often hired or work on Alibaba as middlemen. So for you to get a Chinese person who really communicates clearly in English is difficult. That's why most times you would notice that at times when you order for something from China, you would at times get things that are not really what you wanted, because there is that communication barrier. So with the 1688 app, all you need to do is to make sure that you could speak a little bit of Chinese, or maybe get someone who could do the translation for you. Then you can efficiently buy from 1688 and benefit from all its advantages. I know you could be thinking of Google Translation. Yes, Google Translation is actually very useful when it comes to translation. But the thing is, there are certain words or terms that the Google Translation is going to translate word for word, and it's going to literally give a different meaning. So your supplier will not be capable of getting exactly what you are saying. Now, the second obstacle you might face is quality products, because the 1688 website was actually created for domestic use. Therefore, at times there are certain products that you might find difficulty getting higher quality in them because they are just suitable for the average population in China. So that is in comparison with the products that you might get on Alibaba that are of the US or EU standards, right? So don't be surprised if the quality of the products are low. Now, talking about that, if you are in Africa and you want to import from 1688, you might not necessarily really be disappointed at the level of the quality of the products, because most businesses really do sell average quality products. So for someone who sells to the African market, they might really find it convenient for the quality of the products there will just be okay. Now, the third obstacle you might face on there is export license. They don't provide you with any export license because the concept was meant for domestic use, that is for traders within China. So they didn't really have any use or any need for export license. So if you want to deal with them, you are going to be needing sourcing agents in China to help you with that process. Another problem is the fact that the 1688 website hasn't got payment protection method. So to remedy that, you will need maybe someone in China to use their bank account in order for you to do your payments. So if you can solve all of the problems I just cited, go getter, 1688 app will be very suitable and profitable for you. So if you can't really cope with the challenges presented to you by 1688, worry not, for I've got another solution for you. So like I said, if you're finding difficulty coping with 1688, I would advise you go for Made in China. Yeah. Are you aware of the website Made in China? This website has got its own advantages that I am going to be unveiling to you right away. But before we do that, do well to like this video already if you haven't. Like I told you, it takes me a lot right now to make this video, for I am not really sound. But since I've always got you in mind, I needed to come and make this video for you. So do well to give it thumbs up so that it could encourage me to continue bringing all these secrets for you. So the first reason why I would advise you use Made in China is the fact that they've got something similar to the trade assurance that we commonly use on Alibaba. When you purchase your product on Alibaba and do your payment, there's this escort service that will withhold your payments till you are satisfied before the supplier will cash out. Made in China has equally got something similar, and they call it the STS, which is simply the Secure Trading Service. So if your reason for sticking to Alibaba and purchasing products for ×3 the price was the trade assurance, worry not, for with Made in China, you've got the STS as a replacement to that. But the little difference is at the level of the fact that you are going to be paying something, but it isn't huge though. You will need to do some little payment as fee for the service. Another advantage you have with Made in China is the fact that they offer variety of products, and especially industrial products, and at very affordable prices. For there, you are getting them directly from the manufacturers. So there, you could easily get access to quality, affordable products like industrial machinery, houseware and cookwares, fitness products, real estate tools, and medical tools, just to name a few. So like I told you, if you have plans for building a huge e-commerce business empire, Made in China is definitely that website you need to hang on to. Now, the third advantage that you've got with Made in China is something that has to do with the main concern we get when we are about to shop or purchase goods online. And I am obviously talking here of the fear of being scammed, right? There's this due diligence I would advise you do on Made in China in order for you to avoid being scammed. On Made in China, legit producers have got badges. There's this blue badge that would indicate that a supplier or producer has been physically audited by a third-party inspection agency. They could have been inspected by TOV or by SGS. So whenever you see that blue badge, they are legit and you can feel free transacting with them. Now, another advantage, which is one of the best with Made in China, is the fact that they offer member advantages to their clients depending on how long they've been on the platform and how much they purchase from the platform. So from time to time, they would compensate their members and promote them to the next level. And next level literally means more advantages. So go getter, there you have it. Two legit websites where you can get affordable products for a better profit in your business. So all I did was bring the information forth to you, but I would advise that you do your due diligence before purchasing any product on any website. For all I do here is help you with ideas that are going to help you make more money and therefore attain financial freedom as soon as possible. Now, I would love to thank our lovely members who've been supporting the channel, and I want you all to know that we really don't take it for granted and we are really grateful. So if you are interested in joining our membership, you simply need to go to our description or our about page, and the link to the membership is always there. And on there, we've got a lot of interesting things that you could benefit from. So if you're interested, you know what to do. And also endeavor to like this video already and share it with your loved ones at the end of the video if you found value in it. That said, thanks for watching this video and hope to see you on the next one.